What's the immediate focus over the next few weeks and months as you get through the end of this year, with your new role?
Certainly for myself, having spoken to the board and spoken to the internal team, it's going to be about the next couple of weeks, just pulling the team together, really ensuring that they understand what our strategic priorities are. I need to understand what their sort of personal and professional development is too, because learning development is a big part of the role. And I know that Alan, in terms of the board, it's something that he would like me to focus on. I've already had a couple of conversations with some local businesses. I'm going to be out and about in the next couple of weeks, talking to our local businesses about our strategic priorities and really thinking about how we can connect together and collaborate together over the next 6 months. We've got some big games coming up in sort of January, February time, and again, that's a real opportunity for us to get more local people, and I include our local schools with my education hat on, into
Yeah.
the ground and getting behind the team, and thinking about what that could look like long term. We're delighted that we've got young Dom come in too to be he's got the football community
Yeah.
coordinator role, and that young man has got really high expectations. He's already talking about the expectations that he has for his coaches, and also thinking about our grassroots football and including our girls and women's football within that too, which is also exciting.
I was going to say both teams are top of the league at the
Both
moment and
teams are top of
flying.
the league, yeah, and I know that certainly Michael's doing extremely well with the team. Haven't managed down to a game yet, but that's something that I'll be looking to do sort of in the future too, because I think it's really, really important, particularly with a club this size, in terms of equality and diversion, that is, one of our priorities too.
Yeah. And between yourself and Frank Reid, the general manager, you're both fans of the club, but you've also, in your previous careers, dealt with big businesses and lots of revenue. So is that going to help as you go forward?
Again, I think I've come into the club at a really great time, and Frank brings a wealth of experience. But as you've said there just now, particularly with his finance hat on, I had to deal with a huge budget at the Highland Council, which was separate to the education element of my job. And Frank and I have already had some discussions around about how we can certainly, maybe look to mitigate some of the opportunities and procedures that we have, but also to think about other revenue streams to bring that stability to the club. And I know that I keep talking about stability and sustainability, but a club like this and this size really deserves to have the financial backing behind them, and that's that'll be a major priority for us over the next couple of months.
And when you applied for the job and you had your discussions with the board, what excited you about the role?
I think initially it was the board themselves. So they are a new board. I was really impressed with Alan's vision for the club. I have a history with Isla Benzie, so Isla and I were, we attended the same school, and I think again with Isla's financial background and also her commitment to the club, I really liked what she had to say and her passion for the club, and certainly around about the sort of operational procedural elements that she has brought to things. Had a number of discussions with Kenny. Kenny and myself we've got similarities. We're both into leadership and leadership development, and thinking about the future, because we need to think about the sustainability of the of the internal team as well as the team on the park. So that's something that I've had some really good conversations with Kenny around about that. But I think it's they're dynamic. They are all for their community, and they're all for the fans and the team. And I think that's something that I really bought into. It's having your club at the heart of the community,
Yeah.
and that they were really keen to have conversations around about that. But it's an exciting time.